Good morning. Happy May 11th. That's right. We are in our third week of May. Here's your history announcements for this week. So first things first, our class meetings this week are the same bat time, same bat channel on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. First, third, and fifth period, they're all at 9:30 in the morning. Second and fourth, they're at 1:30 in the afternoon. So again, you can just click on the Google Meet link up top of your Google Classroom page and you can get into that meeting. That's an important thing to go to this week because this week we're talking grades. So your job this week is to come in with questions, and we're going to go through what grading is going to look like. So maybe some of you have talked about this, some of you have seen it. I've heard all sorts of things. I've heard if I email my teacher, I get an A, all sorts of crazy, interesting, different things. So we're going to go through facts and fictions about grades. What does an A look like? What does a B look like? What does an I look like? What does it mean if I get an I? Is an A this year the same as an A last year? Is a B this year the same as a B last year? What does it look like on my transcript? Those kinds of things. So we're going to walk through what your grades mean. That way you're not surprised by the end of the year. By this Friday, all of your grades in Skyward will be changed to A's, B's, or I's if they haven't already changed. So we're going to walk through. If you have any questions or you just need to listen and you want to feel a little bit better about what grade's going to look like, come to our classroom meetings again Tuesday. First period at 9:30, second period at 1:30, Wednesday, third period at 9:30, fourth period, Wednesday at 1:30, and fifth period, 9:30 in the morning on Thursday. So come to those meetings, and again, just at the link on the top of Google Classroom, you can click on that. Again, this week's travel assignment, this is our last set of slides, and this week your job was to go anywhere you want. So rather than me telling you where to go, this week your job is to go to any place you want to go. And to make it a little bit more fun, we broadened it to not just Washington, but to the Pacific Northwest. So you can pick any location in Washington that you haven't already gone to in our travel project. Or you can go to Idaho, Silverwood, anyone. If you don't know what Silverwood is, look that one up. Oregon, you can go to Portland, you can go to Crater Lake, any of those kinds of places. Or you can go up to British Columbia, go to a foreign country, Canada, right? And look at that, because all of those areas were at some point Washington territory. They were territory, the Oregon territory altogether. Now, the one rule is you have to pick somewhere awesome to go. Don't pick a random city you've never heard of and just find 5 things. Go to an awesome place. Go to Silverwood Theme Park in Idaho and go one of the big, huge water theme parks. Go camping in Oregon at Crater Lake or Mount Hood. Go skiing at Mount Hood. Go up to Canada and go to Kelowna or Vancouver or Victoria. Go on the island tours in Victoria. Go do something awesome with this last week of assignment. Again, due on Thursday, as far as that goes. Now, last thing for the Mr. Dykgraaf challenge, that's the thing that this video always talks about at the end. Rather than go and talk about what we're doing right now with the Mr. Dykgraaf challenge, I thought it might be a little bit of fun to go down memory lane. So again, we are 1 month away from being completely done with your 8th grade year. You could throw a rock from today and hit your freshman year. You're in high school. But this time last year, remember, you guys were in 7th grade trying to figure out what Cavallero was going to be like. You heard maybe it was a prison. You heard there's a history teacher that stands on desks. You heard all sorts of things, and you were a little excited and a little nervous. So I thought this week, rather than just talk about what we're doing now and having pictures of cookies, it might be fun to go walk down memory lane. So your task is to find a picture of you from sometime last year. Now, last year could be in 7th grade all the way up to the beginning of this school year, so like September-ish. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. Maybe you don't take pictures of you every day, that's fine. But find a picture of you from 1 year ago and post it in this thread, right? So on your assignment. So that's your job, is to find an old picture of you, scroll through your phone, go make your mom and dad grab pictures, go on grandma's Instagram account and find a picture of you when you were a 7th grader or at the very beginning of this school year. And then for the blurb, what I want you to do is write what you think this time next year is going to look like. How will your year have gone? What kinds of things are you going to have accomplished? Do you think school's going to be the same this time next year, right? What kinds of classes are you signing up for? So I want you to have a picture of you in the past as an 8th grader, getting ready for 8th grade year as a 7th grader. And then I also want you to think in the future. this time next year, you'll be getting ready to go to Lake Stevens High School. You'll be done with Caballero, right? You'll be done walking by my room, all of that kind of stuff. So again, for the picture, post a picture of you when you were in 7th grade or at the very beginning of this school year. And then in the blurb, write what you think you're going to be getting ready to do or what kinds of things you might be thinking a year from now when you are almost a sophomore. So we're going to do a little bit of a different kind of history, looking at your past and then looking at your future. And I will post a picture of me in 7th grade and a picture of me in 9th grade. So I will, if I'm going to make you guys do this and post embarrassing pictures of you with when you still had braces and that haircut that you had in 7th grade, I'll put my money where my mouth is and I'll post embarrassing pictures of myself too. Fair warning, I'm also looking around. I'm going to talk to some other teachers, see if I can't get some pictures of them in your slideshow as well. Have a fantastic week. Make sure you get your assignment done, your travel project. Hopefully I'll see you in our meeting about grades and all that good stuff. And let's look at some old embarrassing photos of ourselves and have some fun. See you later.